A new era.
Yeah.
So the ability names are rather interesting. You know, you got Inner Flame, Inner Fire, Mantra, everything up.
Seems to be deja vu from last game, except the roles were reversed. LoLPro made the call early on. Oh, Flares could be getting sandwiched.
Gets stunned up there. They have the Unleashed Power. They drop Ignite on top of it. The balls go through. The Boomerang doesn't connect. He hops on over. And what are you going to bounce off of the ball? But that's First Blood. Mysterious.
Yeah.
Gonna be
I don't think I've seen a Zingy. He had a short appearance in the mid lane, but
wow. Flares is the wall. Good stun coming through with that boulder toss. He will get knocked back, but he's out of Mega Gnar farm, so that's probably going to help out quite a bit. Boomerang comes in and picks up the kill. Mysterious on that Gnar. He's got Cataclysm too, so he could try to gank out mid and counter it out. Down bot, Keith McGreeve. This is the Braum power, man. Just so manly. Propping that Unbreakable and getting those auto attacks in for the passive. They do flash in. They're going to get the Fisher on top of it. Tidal Wave comes through, and Fission can't do anything here against this Lucian. I am the IRS going to take him down, looking for another kill onto Keith McGreeve. He gets stunned up. Brief, can he get the kill? Yes, he does. The bubble comes out from Indivisible, trying to keep his AD carry alive, but it's just not enough. Ebb and Flow is up in a couple seconds, but no mana as Mysterious TP.
Take a picture, because that
is that a blue buff he's going for?
That doesn't happen very often. We saw him concede the blue buff earlier on. Oh, the teleport!
Coming in from Flares. They're just going to run straight up the river here. Indivisible is the only one that goes to the wall. He gets slowed up. I am the IRS is going to be targeted here as he does get just destroyed. With Fusion getting that revenge kill on him. Knocking him away, Flares. That was like a questionable thing, but he'll chase him out. As he does have the Shock Blast. Coming up, does take him down a half scurry his way back to the pit. So don't take me from my family, my kids. Please, no.
And this is what LoLPro does right now, though. They make you make difficult decisions. We see this three-man squad from LoLPro trying to hold him off. Meanwhile, Flares is up top pushing.
Yasui ends up picking up one kill with the Inner Flame, but he trades his life for the Ignite. He's taken away on Mysterious, and he'll be able to live after that last tick. And does stop projectiles from going any further. So very good use of that. As now this Dragon fight is still evolving. Can they get it? The steal comes in, and it will be a Thinkar with the smite to take it down. And this is a horrible fight for Fission. Mysterious goes in, gnarring everybody back in. He does take down Braum with that. And I am the IRS finds Yasui, but Mysterious left with his fusion. He does end up falling, and this is going to be a quick 2 for 4, maybe for 5. Thinkar comes in, and that's a full wipe again. LoLPro coming big with that. Was Fusion was
there to say, hey, we're going to do this right now. We're going to go in right now.
Whoa.
They just don't have the definitive person, and it shows.
They're going to commit to this dive here. Flares is going to get absolutely blown up. Mysterious comes in. Keith McGreeve going to get bubbled, and that's a big 2 kills for them to pick up. They could do this into 2 quick turrets.
Yeah, this is a great move by Fission here, and you're right. I think they can probably get this second-tier turret. The wave clear actually is really impressive here from LoLPro, so maybe not. And Yasui is getting huge, almost that 3-item Karma, and he's putting out so much damage.
Yeah, I like what he did with the Void Staff, but hold on real quick. Fusion's going forward. He's got that red buff, trying to slow somebody down with an auto attack. Flashes forward to commit to Mysterious here. Auto attacks come in, and Mysterious knows he said he tries to trade. Meanwhile, Yasui and Thinkar, they're going to go big, trying to pick up some kills for themselves. Looking for a Zingy here. Tempest Cripple combination comes in. Monster up Q, but no. Inner Flame will not be enough. With Fusion with the rocket.
CS, he's about 20 CS ahead of I'm the IRS, and he's got those 2 huge items, the Bloodthirster and the Trinity Force, and this is just a wonderful bait. They know that Fission's going to check into this, and I don't really think Fission has much of a choice. You can see their vision right now on the minimap. They don't see the Baron area. Here's the flank!
Oh, they're going to go straight on in for Posh. Fisher comes out from Keith McGreeve. They're going out to all the targets. They focus on the Nami, but a 5-man Gnar comes in. Mysterious just trying to do what he can, but it's just too much for the little guy or the big guy, depending on what form he's in, but that's a quick 2 for none.
Now, LoLPro, they are a little bit low on health here, especially Virus, and they're just going to do the same thing over again. They know that Fission had absolutely no time. Zingy check in.
Oh, they barely missed that Sonic Wave, but they're coming back in. They monster up the shield. They're going to get in, and Unbreakable going to block that stun to come out from a boot to 2. They're chasing it out. They want to get these kills. They're just showing off at this point, looking to see if they can just close it out by kills, force that surrender or something like that. They chase down to a Zingy there as the Inner Flame connecting, the slow going out, and Wiz Fusion is godlike.
Yeah, that's going to be really rough.
Oh,
7-1-2.
no.
Oh, no, a boo!
The Winter's Bite coming in. A boot to 2. He's going to get chased out here. They flash forward, get the monster up in their flame, and it just slows him just barely. They look for the Sonic Waves, and he's just dead. They chase him out, and it will be Yasui getting the kill. Mysterious from behind, though, going to get knocked out of his hob. He's trying to turn around, but he just came in and is just going to die again, as he does pick up 1 at least, and that's going to be a double kill. He picked up 2, excuse me. The Boomerang coming out.
So many options here. They have such great siege here because they have the poke from Jace and Karma. Oh, wow. They're just going to brute force this one.
Yeah, Keith Brief taking it up, gets that fissure out, but only hits one. He might lose his life here. That turret doing so much damage to go with the Cataclysm. Mysterious gets a 12-man Gnar on the Yasui with Fusion. The two big targets and a big scatter of the week comes in with 4 balls on it. As now the Cully chases in on the flares. He's trying to get away. He tries to dodge him, but takes all the damage. And that's a huge fight. Looking for more, possibly. Think card. Does he have a ward to they're just going to ignore him? He's like, there we go. Has to use the flash. Can't get up in time for the safeguard. He gets spotted out by that scrying orb as game goes.
The closer these guys get an approach to 6 items and 5 items, then closer it's going to get.
This is really forced right now. He does get a 4-man shockwave, but that doesn't look to be enough. They do get the Gnarls, but he puts him into the shockwave wall, into the Cataclysm walls, and Indivisible goes big, getting 1 kill. It's still a 1-for-1, trading out the jungler for the top. They're still fighting this one out. Yusui gonna go big, taking down a Butsu 2-2. That's a big amount of damage gone. Thinkar barely getting out with that Sync Card and Flash, but Yasui's left with the IRS, and he takes him down. And with Fusion looking to come back in here. Valkyrie's over the wall. He's going to try to kill him with the heal, and he does. And that is going to be a 2-for-3. A absolutely closer than you would think fight.
Yeah, and this is sort of the problem that Fission's had in killing the single targets and their focus in the team fights. You can tell they're all using their ultimates on different people. It was a good initiation.
Boomerang.
We got him. Let's see.
Going to be able to chase him down. One auto attack would be enough. It looks like the Boomerang.
No, barely
so
misses.
Tipped his blindfold tails.
Yeah.
So tears through that guy. And they do scout it out with the Scrying Orb. Can he get the steal? He goes into Lu too late. And they're going to try to engage on this. Cataclysm goes up into a tutor. There's teleport coming in from Gnar. He hops his way in. He's going to transform to Mega Gnar, but that's not enough to save, unfortunately, Azingi. He does Gnar them into the Baron Pit wall, but outside the fight is going down. And Yasui is going to pick up a kill into the IRS. Butsu is going to fall. 2 flares, and now Mysterious is by himself trying to get what he can. It's a 4-for-none. Indivisible, the only one surviving, and that might be the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, that's just really rough for Fission at this point in the game. This should be an easy push for victory for LoLPro. They have that open inhibitor in the mid lane, so they should be able to push for victory. Azingi trying to go for that desperate Baron steal, but he was too late, and that was really just a fight that Fission did not want to go for. They were sort of just trying to force it, and at this point, that wasn't even a risky play. That was just a reckless play. And LoLPro is going to take this one 2-0 over Fission and move on to Play Coast next week to see who's going to make it into that top 4 to move on to the live studio event that we have in December.
Yeah, it's going to be here at the Burbank Studios in California.